Hi guys, greetings to you all, wherever you may be listening. I am Chi, alright? Now, as a migrant in Italy, you need to know one very important thing. Else, you go travel, you know go come back again. You don't gog for wherever your country be. So please, to avoid those mistakes, watch this video till the very end so that you grab the points clearly. And also share me out to others in your WhatsApp, Facebook, everywhere. Share me out, okay? So please like, share, subscribe because here you get informations like this are going to be true and form updated, transformed. Information is power. If you know, you know. And if you don't still know, you don't know. But with Chi, surely you will know. Please, one banana for Chi, man. Drop the like button. Press the like button, okay? That's the only thing you can do to show Chi some love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, you are interested in this video. That's why you clicked it, right? Okay, let's go straight to the point. Now, you see, when your document have expired and you have put it for renewal, or even before it expired, you have already put it for renewal, right? So for most of you that normally go through poster, right? After CAF, they prepare the whole thing. You go to poster, get the kit, and then submit, pay the money. Poster sends it to Questura, right? So please note one thing. That receipt that poster will give to you that contains your appointment date and the tracking number, right? Which you can use and track in the Policia de Stato website or Info Immigranti, okay? So now, that particular receipt, according to the new law, it now has expiry date. Most of you may not know about it. It now has expiry date, which is mostly 1 year. So the government made it so that while your document will be in renew, you can travel with it, you can, use it and get a job. Just that most capo don't even know much about that one. All they want is to see your sojourner. But please, if your capo is telling you, no, I cannot give you contract with these people, tell your capo, let's go to Questora so that they will explain better for you, okay? Or you tell your capo, here is my lawyer, talk with my lawyer. They will tell you that, yes, I can use this to sign contracts. So many people are already using it to sign contracts for their workers, many capos that understand what's up. So you do the same. So now, that your document is in renew and you have this receipt. Now, note that I said it now have expiry date, which is mostly 1 year. So why many people will travel and gog, trapped back home, they won't be able to come back again, is because they don't take note of these things, because these days you put your document in renew, it might take 1 year, 1.5 years to even come out. If your document is 5 years, it can even take 2 years before you see your sojourner come out. Some people 8 months, some people 9. So it just depends. You don't know the duration. So most people will be like, no problem. I get this receipt. I've used and they travel. Not knowing that 1 year has already passed. The receipt have expired in your hand and you don't even know. It's past 1 year and you still want to travel with the receipt. So now you have traveled. Coming back now is a problem. You don't gog because now it will be noted that the paper don't expire. How can you come back? Then you start struggling. Start thinking, what do I do? What do I do? You see, most people that did that gogged back home. They never found their way back again. While some maneuvered their way, went to the Italian embassy there, complained, filed for re-entry visa and the rest of them, and luck was on their side, they found themselves back home. So you, before you make that travel, ask yourself, since the time I applied for this renewal, have this receipt stayed up to 1 year with me? If this past 1 year, calculate from the month you apply. If this past 1 year, please don't make any travel anymore. Don't travel anywhere because you might travel and you will not come back again. So the government made it so that while your document is in process of being renewed, you can use it to get job, do contract, get health card and the rest, even get residence. Yeah. So guys, now I'll tell you one trick. If you must travel back home, stop using airlines that belong to the European Union, like Lufthansa, Air France, all those European Union airline now. Those airlines will belong to Europe themselves. So if you must travel, use all those other airlines that don't belong to the European Union, like Turkish Air, Air Morocco, Ethiopian Airline, all those other airlines. You can use them to make your journey. You know why? Because those ones, when you use them and travel, even if there's problem in your document, you still find your way back. Even when you have not done thumb print. Some people be like, forget those bloggers. They say you must thumb print before you travel. You know why some people traveled without thumb printing after they have put their document in renew? They traveled without thumb printing and they still came back. Then they'll start telling you that. Forget that thing, not me, don't travel 2 times. I not on print anything. Though I get appointment date 8 months time, I don't travel. My document don't even expire. I don't travel, come back, nothing happen. They travel with the receipt. You know why? Because they traveled with those airlines that don't belong to the European Union, like Air Morocco, Turkish Air, Ethiopian Airline, and other African airlines like that. Those ones, they don't care. So whether your document, because they just want customer. You know, they don't put interest in they don't put much interest in the details concerning that your renewal receipt. You know, so that's why they just let it slide. They just allow you board again and you travel. But if you travel with those airlines that belong to the European Union, okay, like Air France, Lufthansa, all those airlines that belong to the European Union, if you travel, they will carry you and go. But coming back, come on board now. They will tell you, sorry, your document is not active. Because you know why? You traveled without on printing. So they will dictate it easily. They will tell you, your document is not active, you can't travel with us. But still, there's a solution. If that should happen to you in the future or anybody you know in the future, all you have to tell them is quickly they should buy maybe another African another African airline, their ticket, or Turkish Air. Buy their ticket. Yes, they will allow you to board with them. Then you can come back, and then the rest will be history. Then if you are from Asia, you know those airlines that belong to your Asia countries, right? Those airlines that belong to Asia countries, not Europe countries. You can buy their tickets and still find your way back. So please, it's always important that you should know that once your document have expired and you have put it for renew and the appointment time has not yet come, please wait before you make any journey. Please wait, or you want to travel back to your country, right? Wait until you turn print, especially if the document have expired. Wait until you turn print. After turn printing, then you can travel. And make sure that the renewal receipt that is with you is not yet more than 1 year. Okay, so calculate the remaining months that is remaining. If you calculate it, if it is remaining 3 months, don't stay back home more than 3 months, else you still have problem coming back. So know the remaining months that are remaining, then you can buy tickets based on the remaining months. Okay. Not that you have 3 months remaining, you go and buy a ticket and coming back 6 months later. By that 6 months later, the renewal receipt have already expired, you know. So think twice before you make any steps, because information is power. Many that didn't know, you know, entered one chance. Most of them never came back, while most of them found their way back, you know, with the help of some good lawyers in Italy here, and also with the help of the embassy. Okay. So please note it that before you now travel, make sure you have your expired sojourner with you, the renewal receipt, your international passport. Make sure that those things are always with you, even when going and also when coming back. But if you have put it on renew and your sojourner still remain like 3 months or 4 months, 5 months to expire, and you have put it on renew, fine, you can travel, but make sure that you come back before the sojourner expires, okay? So that you come back and do your thumbprint, and the rest will be history. So I hope you understand me clearly. I hope you are not confused with the details, okay? All I'm saying is that the renewal receipt have duration. It can last always like 1 year. So please note it. So when you're traveling, take note of that so that you not travel and go. Calculate from the time you applied and the time you got the receipt. Is it more than 1 year? If it's more than 1 year, then don't travel anywhere. Wait until you turn print, and then you can get your document and travel legitimately. I'm out of here. I am Chi. Bye bye. See you guys later. Bye.